Hey guys, welcome to this video. We're gonna go ahead and today we're gonna cover headlock defense. You know, this is a move that you might see a lot of times, let's say on, bar CCTV, kind of security footage or something like that. You know, if two people kind of start swinging on out, they grab onto each other, they kind of get caught, and all of a sudden someone wrenches the person's neck and head right there into a side headlock. We're gonna cover defenses against that because it's a common thing that you guys might see out in the street. We're gonna give you guys three variations or three different options of what you guys can do to go ahead and defend yourself against the situation. First one, I'm gonna be very honest with you. It is a quick one, okay? It gets right to the point. We want this person to release that hold so we can get out of the situation. Is this where he's gonna go ahead and put me in this move right here. And from right here, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my fist just like this, protrude that middle knuckle right here, and I'm gonna hammer right down on the top of his hand right there, okay? If I do it hard enough, boom, then I go ahead and I get that response. I wanna go ahead and do that. That feel good? All right, so what we're gonna do is, that is the first option. Let's cover that again. I'm just not gonna hit him that hard. Remember, when you do this with your training partner, please be careful because this one hurts right here. Once again, as hard as possible, all we're doing is protruding that knuckle right there, and I'm hammering right there on the back of the person's hand. That's what we're doing. That is option number one, a quick and easy one. However, we might get somebody who might get a little pissed off. Maybe they're a little bit stronger. Maybe we didn't hit the hand like we wanted to, and all of a sudden they're now gonna increase that power and that pressure on us. So here's a second option that we have right here. If we bring Casey right here, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hammer the groin, but we're gonna do it from the back side. And all that means is I'm gonna take my hand right here, and instead of striking right here, maybe this is all closed off, maybe the arm is right there. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hand right there, I'm gonna come right up through the back right there and just hammer the groin just up here, right here. So once again, when I get into the situation, he's gonna go ahead and lock me right here, and instead of going ahead and attacking this way, he can see everything going on right here. He can't see what's going on right here. All I want to do is I want to take my fist right here and come right up, boom, and just hit the groin from the under position. Extremely painful. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that for real on this one, okay? But that's all we're doing for option number two. Now, option number three, we're going to go ahead. It's a multi-step move, and I love this one. I love this kind of defense right here. I'm going to bring Casey on right here. And all we're gonna do here in this kind of position, he's gonna get me in this position right here. Now, if the groin is open, I might as well just go ahead and hit it. I'm gonna come up and rake at the eyes right here. Now for training, instead of going for the eyes, I'm gonna go right on the forehead right here. This leg's gonna go back in here just like this. As I stand up, I'm ripping the person back and they're falling on back. I'm not gonna have Casey fall back just yet. Let's walk through the steps one more time. If I go ahead and bring Casey in here, gets me in that side headlock move. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Step number one, boom, is hammering the groin. Then we go ahead and reach for the eyes, okay? After that happens, this leg comes right under the person right here, and then I go ahead and I rip back right here, and he's taken right down. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have Casey fall all the way back on his butt on this one, okay? All right, I'm doing this one a little bit more full speed. I'm obviously not gonna go really for the strikes, but I wanna point out the strikes real quick. We use them for particular reasons. Obviously this one we're using for a little bit more of an intense situation. I'll talk about that here in a second. But if you think about it, when we hit the groin, what's Casey gonna do? Is he gonna stand up a little bit more this way, or is he gonna be bent on over? He's obviously probably gonna bend on over a little bit more. That's gonna make it a little bit easy for that grab for the eyes right there, okay? But we're using the eyes to go ahead and get the person's attention so we can get into that position to take him right down. Very brutal as we go ahead and we go through the three steps. I'm gonna use Casey right on over here, just right here again, and he's gonna go ahead and do this move, okay? I'm gonna smack right here, right here, and he's going down, boom, okay? Right here in this position, just like this. Then I can go ahead and I can escape out of the situation, or I can follow up if need be. Let's take a look at these steps one more time. I'm only gonna put you down on the ground one more time here, all right? So as we go right here, puts me in that nice little headlock position right here. I'm smacking the groin. I'm raking the eyes. This leg comes right under him. I'm kind of sitting in this position right here. So as I go ahead and I stand on up, I'm ripping back on the eyes, and he's going right down to the ground, just like this. Boom, okay? It's all we're doing. Now the reason I went ahead and I showed them in this order, because this is more of a progressive kind of an order right here. You know, if you go ahead and you just take your knuckle and rack it right on someone's back of their hand right there, that's quick, that's easy, that's a release, you're getting out of the situation, right? Okay, the second one that we had is we're hammering the groin a little bit more intense, right? A little bit more painful. So we're kind of ratcheting up the volume a little bit more as far as the intensity goes. That third one, this is for a very serious situation, right? We're gonna go ahead and go through those steps. We're hammering down at the groin, going for that eye rake, we're taking the person right down the ground. Once they're down the ground, if I even need to finish up a little bit more violently with a head stomp or a kick to the face or something like that, we have the option to go ahead and do so. But my point is that a lot of times in our self-defense training, I would like you guys to see self-defense as a progression of intensity right there. It's great to have different options because every single kind of a self-defense situation doesn't mean that we truly got to defend our life, right? We may have somebody who's, let's say, just run their mouth at us, you know, but they're maybe just a little drunk, let's say. Okay, is that somebody that you're going to go ahead and blast right back, rake their eyes, headbutt them till their nose gets pushed in the opposite way? Probably not. We need different levels of intensity so we can go ahead and injure to a degree if we want to, and I think this is a great example of it. We go ahead and we can smack the back of the hand if we need to, we can go ahead and rack someone's groin if we need to, or we can go ahead and go after the eyes and take them right down the ground and kick in their face if we need to. We have those levels, we have those options. That is what will make you a confident self-defense practitioner. Thanks for hanging with us. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and we'll talk to you guys soon.